As the saying goes, what is delayed is absolutely not denied. Just because in 2022 the Phala Phala Ntontoni was set aside, well, it's 2026, the year of the Madlangarism Commission, the year of Lieutenant General Mkhwebane. I'm going to say the year as well of a very, very awakened society, or should I say as a reminder as you go vote. But I want to say, here are the unsung heroes of the Phala Phala landmark judgment. Shout out to Celia on Facebook for this inspiration. So, Arthur Fraser for blowing the whistle. General Mfazi, the late, for investigating the matter until he lost his life because of it. Busisiwe Mkhwebane for her report that even cost her and her impeachment. Dlamini Zuma for voting bravely alone with her conscience among a house full of comrades and DAs and entrepreneurs and businessmen and beneficiaries. But we won't say much more. Julius Malema for fighting for the report that was clearly put on hold for a purpose to be released. And last but not least, I'm going to read it as it is, EFF members for making sure that they fight, they demonstrate, Doi representing the whole nation at the Constitutional Court repeatedly. Siyabonga, hats off to all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, then of course we have Gayton Mackenzie, who has to sing for his supper, and he says, all these new social media lawyers on Facebook, they think they're about to be admitted to the bar, but don't realize it's not the same place you can buy tequila. President, let us continue the good work we have started. We shall meet in Pali to do as instructed by the Constitutional Court. My goodness, Gayton. Oh, if brown nosing wasn't a thing, it's right there. He didn't have to say anything, but there he is saying that all these social media lawyers are not admitted to the bar. It's not as being admitted. It's not like buying tequila. How do you know? How do you know? From what level of experience are you speaking on? You can't be saying that social media lawyers are not going to be admitted to the bar and you're judging them. Yet you're also using the very same platform that the social media lawyers are using to spread your message. Why should people listen to you and not to the social media lawyers? In fact, thanks to the social media lawyers on all independent podcasts, because we all know mainstream media will be brown-nosing like Gayton Mackenzie. But anyway, we're not there. Let's also take a quick look at, yes, the DA. You see, a couple of years ago, the DA said in an article titled "In Phala Phala U-Turn," Helen Zille says the party will protect Ramaphosa from impeachment. This is an article in the National by Mashamaide. Well, on Today O'Clock, the DA thinks that we don't remember. I don't know who's going to tell the DA, but the internet surely never forgets. And the DA today says the DA will uphold the rule of law as Phala Phala moves to impeachment process. This is a serious moment for Parliament, for the presidency, and for South Africa's constitutional democracy. The impeachment committee must now do its work properly. Ladies and gentlemen, do you know who has to do its work properly? The voters. The voters. Watch the voters have amnesia during this process. Anyway, so sum it up. This is what Bas had to say. Today's Constitutional Court judgment on Phala Phala must be dedicated to this man, Lieutenant General Mfazi. For the past 5 years, the Mfazi family had to suffer in silence, alone, because those in power were trying to kill the Phala Phala matter today is proof that nothing hidden will remain hidden forever. Lieutenant General Mfazi was the first to investigate the president and his people on the unlawful operation they were running illegally. Lieutenant General Mfazi had already uncovered that SAP's crime intelligence slush funds were used for the illegal tracking, kidnapping and torture of the Phala Phala burgers. Arthur Fraser had first reported the Phala Phala scandal to Lieutenant General Mfazi before reporting it to anyone else. While laying in a pool of his own blood in his home, murdered General Vuma and presidency staffer Malunga Mpego illegally raided Lieutenant General Mfazi's home and stole his files and electronic gadgets. Oh, amongst the files of General Mfazi taken from his home that fateful day he was unalived was the Phala Phala file. They killed Lieutenant General Mfazi, a deputy national commissioner, but they did not kill his work and legacy. They stole his files, but didn't realize Lieutenant General Mfazi kept a pocketbook. So, I will expose everything in that pocketbook, including the Phala Phala files that have never been published. Ooh, it's lit. Ziyakhala manje. They say, beat the dog, beat the dog, beat the dog. Until the owner comes out. What is going to happen with the impeachment? What are your predictions? Let me know in the comment section down below. This is certainly a way to end a Friday. But what exactly are your predictions? Also, of course, the BM Foundation has written to the Speaker of Parliament to immediately, not send them clues immediately begin impeachment proceedings against Ramaphosa. Let me read this one from the DA, Mayor Hill Lewis. We will uphold the rule of law as Phala Phala moves to impeachment process. This is a serious moment for Parliament, for the presidency, and for South Africa's constitutional democracy. The impeachment committee must now do its work properly, rationally, fairly, and constitutionally. The president must have the opportunity to account fully. This judgment also draws a clear line between the DA and the ANC. For too long, the ANC has presided over a political culture in which accountability is delayed, diluted, or avoided when it becomes inconvenient. The DA stands for a different kind of politics in which the Constitution comes before party loyalty, and no leader is shielded from answering the people. Well said, except a few years ago, the DA was standing firm with Ramaphosa. What has changed today? DA? What has changed? Why are you having a U-turn? So, Advocate Busisiwe Mkhwebane, I have once again been vindicated. I was unlawfully removed by President Ramaphosa and the DA for following the law and the country's constitution. God came through for me after the pain they all put me through for years. With that, I'm going to end it with what is delayed is absolutely not denied. Congratulations, Advocate Busisiwe Mkhwebane and all at large. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.